The construction released the 14th September 2023 the new facts related about the FleshEater Courts. I want to remind you that this Battletome is the oldest of the Death Battletome of the Death faction, and it doesn't have any new Battletome in the new edition Dominio, so it's still one of the previous ones or worse. So now we can find the two facts related about here, but before to go to see about such facts, we have to go to see about other things, and it's about new data scroll that has been brought, new Warscrolls. Because these facts, if they are similar in some way to what we've seen before, it's because they are the same that we see in Dawnbringer's book 1, where there's been brought such ones. When I seen these ones about in the book, I hoped that they will be brought in general, because there was the, like I said, the end of the validity of the book in September 2023. Here we had those ones, so now they are still valid, and I quite like the thing. So if you're interested about the Dawnbringers, I want to remember you that I'll bring in the description the link, so you can go to see about the book itself, about the Bringer book 1, and we can go to see about the abilities that we have seen in these new Warscrolls. So about the Crypt Ghosts are the same as profile, but has been changed the rules of the working of the rules that it had. So about boundless ferocity and royal approval. So now it is that boundless ferocity works with if the modified hit roll for an attack made by this unit is 6, that attack automatically wound the target. Do not make a wound roll. If this unit has 20 or more model, and modified hit roll for 6 and 5 automatically wound the target. So it's much better than before, that it was having a more attack if you had 20 or more models. So now it works much better, because it can make many more damages, and it works also if you have less than 20 models, so much welcome. And royal approval, that improved the rank characteristic of this unit melee weapons by 1, while it is wholly within an inch of any friendly courtier, or 18 inch of any friendly abhorrent, compared to before that worked only with the abhorrent and it was rerolling the ones. It's much better about the hit ones, so it's much better now, and I much prefer this. Now about the Crypt Flyers, that has seen a really great change, because I've seen two important changes. The first one, it's about the Death Scream, the missile weapon, because before it was an important change, because before it was similar to the Terrorghast, the Royal Terrorghast. So now it's been so that it makes 4 attacks, hit on 4 plus, wound on 3 plus, 2 rend, and 1 damage. And the ability has obviously changed about the Death Scream, so add 1 to the wound rolls for attack made with a Death Scream if the target unit has previous characteristic of 6 or less. So here it's really quite interesting if you want. It's about the bravery of the opponent, but there are ways to decrease the bravery of the opponent, so it's not so difficult, and so it can be made even more interesting. Moreover, you are sure to do damage before instead you could even do no damage at all, so much better now. And you have a Escort Courtier, that is the new ability that goes to substitute the Scavenging Strikes. So here we have that when you pick this unit to move in the movement phase, you can pick one friendly FleshEater Courts hero that has wound characteristic of 7 or less, that cannot fly, and that is wholly within 3 inch of this unit. If you do so, remove that hero from the battlefield after this unit has finished moving. Set up that hero wholly within 3 inch of this unit and more than 3 inch from all enemy unit. So it can make a sort of teleporting and increase quite a lot the range of the hero. So not bad at all. It's something that can improve quite a lot the ways. And then we have about the Cryptoro, the new Warscroll. So here we have again the same amount, other than the attacks has improved to be 4 instead of 3 before, and we have a change about the abilities. So chosen of the ring, now it's similar to what is seen about the Cryptocos. So improve the rank characteristic of this unit melee weapon by 1, while it is wholly within 9 inch of any courtier's friendly one, or 18 inch of a friendly abhorrent. So I think that it's quite intriguing about this. Maybe the rerolling of the hit rolls was not bad at all, but still here we have a rend, and this unit has not a rend eventually. Then we have the noble blood that is improved, because before it was in your hero phase you can heal 1 wound, now it is the 3 wounds allocated to the unit, so better. And now have the warrior elite, that technically it's the same, because it's still, if the modified wound roll for an attack made by these melee attacks is 6, that weapon has a damage statistic of 3 instead of 2 for that attack. But I want to remind you that it improved the number of attack, and you have the chosen of the king eventually, so it's much better now as working. So these are the new things that have been brought, and now we can go to see about the new facts that there are about such new ones that has been brought, and are related about the escort courtier that we've seen before. So, can a crypt fly unit use their escort courtier ability to move a friendly FleshEater Courts hero when that crypt fly unit use the redeploy command? You say no. I think that it's perfectly understandable, so it's not a problem, and perfectly welcome. And then we have, can a FleshEater Courts hero that was not within 3 inches of an enemy unit at the start of the movement phase make a normal move or run after it has been set up by a friendly crypt flyers unit using the escort courtier ability? And say yes. So it means that you can simply make that use like a teleport. So you use the way to have these units that fly, then you can be redeployed, gaining again movement. Then you can simply choose to move and charge, move and run, so you can go to control objective, contest objective, assault different unit, or put you in position to make then some actions or so on. So give a lot of different options that are really quite intriguing. So this is something that you have really to think about. These are new things that has been brought, sincerely are much welcome, as I said when I seen them in the Dawnbringer book 1. And I want to remember you that these anyway are the update. If you're interested about the rules previous one that has been released, because they are still valid, about those ones you can find the link in the description, because do not repeat everything. I only made the video about the updated one, so if you're interested you can go to see about them in the link in the description. Anyway, tell me if you are happy about such ones. I still hoping to see the new Battletome of the FleshEater Courts. Still, it's an update that I quite like. Anyway,
from that mode, it's everything. I invite you to subscribe to the channel, to ring the bell so to receive notification about new video, to comment under here about this video, or if you want to suggest me new videos. So, I hope to see you again to the next time.